Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here of businesswithtrading.com, doing a trading strategy recap for Monday the 22nd of June. And today was one of those days where we get to learn lessons. We get to learn in the difficult way, but that's the best way that we actually learn lessons as human beings. It just is what it is. But anyway, today price did gap up pretty nicely, and prices moved up from there. Found a high here and started to roll over into lunch. Our first trade happened right over here. We were long, right here. We were long, and price started to chop around a little bit. We ended up getting out. We were long over here. We ended up getting out up here. Market did come back down, but then it supported, started to move up. So, it is what it is. Very quick trade. And then price moved up very nicely. So we decided to get long right up here, which we ended up getting stopped out of. And just kept looking. I'm sorry, that was over here. We were long right here. And then we got stopped out over here. Wrong place. Anyway, we got stopped out there looking for a re-entry, just didn't really see it, looking for a little bit lower here. We tried to get in over here, we could not get in. That's why I was talking about this. We tried to get in, couldn't get in, so we got in up here towards the lower end of this candle here actually, and then it got stopped out. So that was our stop out, that was our missed trade. We were looking for a re-entry but never actually placed any orders, so that's what we were kind of looking for, and just watch price and never really saw anything that I really liked. Wanted to get short here, just didn't really see a clear setup for it. We would have had to risk a little bit more than what I am comfortable with. I'm not going to risk more than what I'm comfortable with. Personally, I'm comfortable with 2 points or less. I don't want to go in risking, 4, 5, 10 points. That's just not me. We're day trading. And when we're day trading, especially the ES, there's no reason to get into a trade and expect 10, 20 points. That happens every now and then. When I say every now and then, every few months or so. But it's not every day. So trying to do that every day just makes no sense. You're like, oh, I'm going to risk 10 points and I'm going to have a 20 reward. That just doesn't happen every day, so it's stupid to do that. But anyway, it's important to keep your risk small, so that way when you do have unsuccessful days, you don't lose that much. We lost 3.5 points. That's definitely containable. If we lost 30 points, then there's an issue. There's a big issue. But 3.5 points is manageable. And looking at the monthly total so far, we're up a decent amount. So 3.5 isn't really that big of a deal. We can come back and we still have a few more days left to the month. We can still come back and 3.5 points is totally manageable. And that's what I talk about all the time with consistency. You want to have consistency in profits, so that way when you do have that unsuccessful day, you're not giving back everything that you took last month. You have a cushion already for the month, so you're just, you have it to give back. But of course, being the competitive person that I am, I'm going to go back into the markets, take back this 3.5 points and then some to finish off the month. Because there's no way, it's impossible to have every day successful in your trading year. It's impossible. Somebody tells you they did, they're lying. This just doesn't happen. So when you have those days, you'll be better equipped to adapt to them when you have that consistent profit. Now, I wanted to talk about a swing trade that we took. This was in cotton, and we were talking about trying to get long right here at 63.65. That's what we were talking about over here, and prices never came down to that. So we decided, all right, let's move up our order a little bit and see what happens. So we ended up getting long at 63.75, and we were actually, risking down below here. So far, we've taken out 64.75, it should say. Let me fix that real quick. I just put this together really quick for the sake of the video. 64.75 we did take, so we made 1 point there. And so far, our stop is at 64.35. So, not a bad trade so far. We were risking 30 cents below here. 63.75, 63.45 was our risk. Didn't come anywhere near that. And as it was holding up here, it looked like it was not going to get below this. So that's basically what we were looking for in the trade. Making a point. We're already over a 1-to-1. Now that we have this, we're over a 2-to-1. And it's looking pretty good. Now we want to see what it can do as far as follow through for tomorrow and going forward. It's going to be interesting. And that's what I always talk about. You want to be able to manage your risk because that gives you profits. That allows you to make a lot of money. So far, we kept our risk very small here in cotton, and now we're up quite a bit. Nice trade, and we get to write it a little bit. Our E-mini trading room, yeah, we lost a little bit, but it's manageable. And ideally, that's how you would want your trading to be, is to have it set up so you have a couple different ways to make money. Now, when you first start trading, I recommend focusing on one area. What do you want to trade? Day trading is going to be difficult. It can definitely be achieved. It really does depend on the individual. How experienced are you? And that doesn't necessarily mean much as far as trading experience, but life experience, and how much baggage are you bringing to trading? How much do you want to actually become a trader? That actually has a lot to do with it. And what is your demeanor? All of those are factors that are involved. But when I speak to somebody, when I coach them, I tell them, let's focus on one market, focus on one thing. What do you want to do? Do you want to swing trade? Do you want to day trade? Do you want to trade options? Do you know anything about options? Because if you don't, it doesn't make sense to start trading them if you don't know anything about them. So we go over all of that, and then we start. And that's the best way to learn stuff. So anyway, I'm starting to get off on a little bit of a tangent, but I feel that it's all necessary, it's all important. So if you grab something out of it, think something's important, talk about it below. If you want to add to the conversation, comment section below as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.